Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to part 2 of Detroit Become Human. We had a great time with the last video uploaded where we checked out the first main characters. We're still yet to meet Hank, which is up next, and we've kind of got to know Markus a little bit more. We've seen a little bit of Carl and, you know, the story with him and Markus, and we've seen a little bit of, you know, what's going on with Kara and Alice. We're kind of getting into it a little bit more. But this next section is the big one. I cannot wait to get into it and have some fun with you. Let you into a little secret. I actually did try to record this yesterday. I recorded about 4 or 5 chapters of it, and it OBS crashed on me and corrupted the entire file. So I am redoing this from the chapter scene. But I'm going to go into it with kind of a clear and open mind again. So I'm not going to take into consideration any of the decisions I made yesterday. I'm just going to play it like I would naturally. And have a bit of fun with it, so you guys kind of get to see as authentic as you can the way I would play this, because that's really how I want this to go. I want it to be fun and enjoyable, and for it to work in a natural sense. So we're going to be getting straight into that today. I'm not going to talk for too long, so I want to get this recorded. I want to get this out there for you guys, because some of you guys have had some serious fun in the comment section with the last one. A lot of you have really enjoyed it, and I would love to see that continue and to see you guys have more fun with it moving forwards. So a massive thank you. As always, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you're enjoying the content, if you're thinking this is great. As you'll see, there is an overlay change on the channel, which is really fun, and that comes with complete vision and kind of direction change as well for the channel moving forwards. But enough about that we can cover another day. I want to do more about that another time. For now, I want to get into Detroit Become Human. Let's have some fun with this. Let's enjoy. I'm going to be using the controller this time because, as I mentioned last time, I wasn't enjoying using the mouse and keyboard for this game. So we're going to really get into it and hopefully just have a whale of a time. So let's do it, shall we? Right. So this is where we were supposed to be. We're supposed to be on partners. So we're going to hit partners, we're going to run through this, we're going to go Stormy Night, we're going to go Broken, and we're going to go Interrogation. I tried to do Fugitive yesterday, and that's where it froze on me. So, I'm going to do these ones, and then I'm going to see where I'm at. You might have to wait a little bit longer before you get Fugitive, and then, of course, going on from there. We already know what the old story is. But we're going to start off with partners today. I'm going to have my camera in the top, so it's out of the way. The only thing that you'll miss is the kind of perception of the characters going up and down about me, but I'm happy. Like I can talk you through all of that anyway. So let's do it, shall we? Save my progress. Your previous checkpoints will be replaced. Your story will be updated as you play. That is fine. That's the way I want to play it. I want to play it as if we're doing it for the first time, because OBS screws things up doesn't mean that, you know, that we have to keep living that way. So this is where we're going to meet Hank for the first time. A lot of you will know this scene. A lot of you that have played this will know this. There are a few things that I actually missed yesterday, so it's going to be really fun to go in and see what's what, and do it with a fresh and open mind again. No androids allowed, no dogs allowed. For a minute I thought that said no android dogs allowed. I was really, like, that confused me. I'm not going to lie. That actually confused me. Find Lieutenant Anderson. I really want it to be like Lieutenant Dan. Right, I need facial features. But they're all currently too far away. I'm also checking for birthdays. I want to see who had the closest birthday to me. In year and in date. Like, you know. So, bearing in mind this is, of course, American speak. British people do their date and then month and then year. Of course, Americans do month, date, year. So this would be May 7th, 89. He's a little way off my birthday. December the 9th. He's well off. 95. He's only the year before me. I'm a 96 boy. So, but he is in February, and I'm not until July. Just, you know. So, we're not getting anywhere there. What about the barman? Who has given me the eye? Woo! 2001, he's a baby. He's a baby, but again, he's February. He actually has the same birthday as my sister. Just in case any of you wanted to know that, obviously. So, oh, we got a June boy. Alright, Christopher Gray. Alright, I see you. I see you, homie. I know there's a few more up top here, so... Oh, I never saw this guy before. 1999, but it's November. Meh. Homie pushing past me like that. 2012, that makes me sick. That is disgusting on every level. I cannot cope with that. That is gross. Ugh. Right, what about these homies? Oh, he's a June boy. He's a June boy. I think so far Christopher Gray is probably the closest in terms of like date. In year, of course, there's only one person closer. He's a 98. It's not bad. We got somewhere there. I mean, that was a completely pointless exercise, but it was fun. I also didn't actually come into the back here and look, so I don't actually know kind of what I'm missing. Interesting. Okay. Well, that was unique. But we do know that Hank is right here. Lieutenant Hank Anderson. You know what? According to this, he would only be 11 years older than me, something like that. That's kind of creepy.
Lieutenant Anderson.
I seem to forget that this is set in like 2030 or something, innit? Which, when you think about it now, isn't that far away.
They said you were probably having a
But that man has not aged well, so...
I was lucky to find you at the 5th bar.
What do you want?
You were
Also, yes, today we have the coffee on.
A homicide.
Gotta love a bit of coffee.
A CyberLife android.
What are we out there today? Are we coffee drinkers? Are we tea drinkers? I've met a lot of people in recent months that don't like hot drinks full stop. So it'll be interesting to hear.
Not from a plastic asshole like you.
I'm not a plastic arsehole, I'll have you know. I am an electronic arsehole.
I understand that some people are not comfortable in the presence of androids, but
I am perfectly comfortable. Now back off before I crush you like an empty beer can.
It's a bit rude.
I'm
gonna
sorry,
persist.
Lieutenant, but I must insist. My instructions stipulate that I have to
I didn't do this yesterday, by the way.
You can stick your instructions.
No.
Well, that was rude.
Where?
What a response. Imagine being... Oh, no. Oh.
I apologize, Lieutenant.
So,
I didn't mean to
it went down on Hank, like the perception
I'll
went
wait for you
down.
outside.
I think yesterday when I took a different route, not intentionally, but just that was where I naturally was. It went up a little bit. I'm like, nah, okay, well, whatever. Ah, that's annoying. Oh, that could have been so much better for me. Right, off to the homicide we go. God damn it. Dude knows how to rock out.
You wait here. It won't be long.
My instructions are to accompany you to the crime scene, Lieutenant.
Listen.
It went up, it went up, it went up. That apparently went down well with Hank. I don't know why, but it went down well with Hank. Apparently being diplomatic with Hank works well.
And you wait here.
He knows his orders.
Josh Douglas for Channel 16. Can you confirm that this is a homicide?
I'm not confirming anything.
Androids are not permitted beyond this point.
It's with me.
Yeah.
What part of stay in the car didn't you understand?
Your order
The
contradicted
stay
my
in the car bit?
instructions, Lieutenant.
You don't talk, you
Clearly.
don't touch anything, and you stay out of my way. Got it?
Got it.
Evening, Hank. We
were starting to think
I'm
you
not
weren't
going to be a lot of
show.
good if I can't
that was
touch
the plan
anything,
until this
or if I can't
asshole
talk.
fell.
I mean, essentially at this point, why am I here?
Got yourself an android.
What am I here for?
Very funny. Just tell me what happened.
We had a call around 8 from the landlord. The tenant hadn't paid his rent for a few months, so he thought he'd drop by, see what was going on. That's when he
The
found
hell?
Jesus, that smell. Was
Yeah,
even
that
worse
smell
before we
can't be
opened the
good, I'm not
windows.
going to lie.
The victim's name's Carlos Ortiz.
Carlos
He has a record
Ortiz.
for theft and
Carlos Ortiz is
aggravated
looking
assault.
pretty damn freaking
According
dead,
to the
if I do
neighbors,
say
he
so
was
myself.
Kind of a loner. Stayed inside most of the time. They hardly ever saw him.
State he's in. Wasn't worth
Yeah,
calling
he did.
everybody out in the middle of the night. Could have waited till morning.
I'd say he's been there for a good 3 weeks. We'll know more when the coroner gets here. There's a kitchen knife over here. Probably the murder weapon.
Oh, really?
Any
You mean
sign
the
of
one
break
that's
in?
covered in, like, blood?
Nope. The landlord said the front door was locked from the
I mean, that's
inside.
a
All the
pretty
windows
good
were
guess,
boarded up. The
detective.
killer must have gone out the back way.
What do we know about his android?
Not much. The neighbors confirmed he had one, but it wasn't here when we arrived. I gotta get some air. Make yourself at home.
Oh, plug your nose.
I'll be outside if you need me.
Investigate the crime scene. Right, homies, what do we got? I mean, we're not starting with him, obviously. Start with the ones that are highlighted. Mmm, yum, blood. So much for not touching things, eh?
Oh, Jesus, what the hell are you doing?
I'm analyzing the blood. I can check samples in real time. I'm sorry. I should have warned you.
Okay, just don't put any more evidence in your mouth, you got it?
Oh, I was looking forward to sucking on the dead man's finger. Sorry, that was weird. I won't say that again. That was just... What did he think I was going to do, though? I mean, seriously. I mean, come on. You know what? Even I'm weirded out by what I just said. Even I'm a bit like, what? God, I'm an idiot.
Each letter is perfect. It's way too neat. No human writes like this.
Oh, bit of red ice. Man like to party. Woohoo! Sorry. This is why I don't have coffee first thing in the mornings that often, because it's just not good for me. Or
Chris,
his blood.
is this written in the victim's blood?
I would say so. We're taking samples for analysis.
There's not a lot in there. Wait, was there a book in there that said ejaculate? I might be seeing things, but I genuinely thought that was what I saw. I have to go back and check that one out myself. Like, what?
Red ice. Seems our friend Carlos liked to party.
Bit slow off the mark there,
Chris,
buddy.
I want full analysis on the narcotics.
I found that really quickly.
Consider it done, Lieutenant.
Mmm, shiny. Ferium. Ooh! Right, so. He's on the floor, he's up off the floor, and he's attacking. Oh no, that's... So the deviant's taking the knife, but he's being attacked. Yeah, we can see here. Deviant was attacked, emotional shock. Yep. So, brr, 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 slice! Whoosh. Like Anakin and a youngling. What? Hang on a minute, there's pictures on that fridge.
Hey, Mike,
Not appropriate for kitty eyes.
finish taking samples there?
Yeah, that's it.
There is a nout out the window. A nout out that window other than a bright friggin' light. Thank you for that. Android sex officially better. Please tell me this does not become the future. I will weep for humanity. Please. Is your android spying on you? So, he was a paranoid, drug-addicted sex addict. And I wonder why he's dead. I should point out here now, I have nothing against anyone that's battling any form of addiction. But you know when you kind of question someone's motives? Like, I genuinely have nothing against anyone that has any sort of addiction at all. Like, please don't hear that the wrong way. I am alive. Oh. Fingerprints. Yep, so we're just confirming what we already know about the man. 28 stab wounds. That's overkill. Red ice. He was absolutely on it. I'm not gonna lie, he doesn't look much better alive than he does dead. Eesh. Eesh. But what actually happened? Right, so he trips on his copious amount of beer and alcohol bottles, or wine bottles, or what have you, after being stabbed at the door there, or whatever it was, having come from the kitchen, which I think, you know, we could have already established. And then was stabbed 28 times.
28 times.
Yeah.
Thank you, Connor. It's like I have an echo.
Killer really had it in for him.
Right, I know there's a few more bits. There's a few more bits that I know I need to see. A few bits that will really help in terms of discovery. Obsessive writing, all saying RA9. Now, when it comes to the interrogation, there is one question that he asks, which actually I would like to go through, which is slightly different. Because I missed it last time, and I'd like to know what the answer actually is. Less than 60 minutes ago.
Door was locked from the inside.
That'd be the
Door must have gone
coppers.
out this way.
There are no footprints apart from Officer Collins' size 10 shoes.
Well, this happened
Dumb.
weeks ago. Tracks could have faded.
No, this type of soil would retain a trace.
It's the way he says no there.
Nobody's been out here for a long
It's the way
time.
he's like, no. It's like, alright, kid, chill out. Sorry I'm not a nerd like you. Oh, Jesus. Was pouring more coffee and, I may have gone a little bit too full. That'll teach me to pay more attention. Damn, that's good though. Oh, Hanky!
Lieutenant, I think I figured out what happened.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Shoot, I'm all ears.
It all started
In the kitchen, my friend.
in the kitchen.
Yes, dear Watson, it's elementary. Didn't you
There are
know?
signs of a struggle. The question is, what exactly happened here?
I think the victim attacked the android with the bat.
That lines up with
Whack.
the evidence. Go on.
Oh, I'll tell you what, one of my favourite parts of the game is it's the chase scene later on.
The android stabbed the victim.
So the android was trying to defend itself, right?
Indeed.
Okay, then what happened?
The victim fled to the living room.
Run, Forrest, run! Ooh. Not gonna lie. I know that the android snapped and became deviant, but
And he tried to get away
that is
from
a
the android.
that is an over the top, like
All right, that makes sense.
it went mad,
The
bro.
android murdered the victim with the knife.
Considering it has 28
Okay.
stab wounds, I'm really not
Your theory's
surprised.
not totally ridiculous, but it doesn't tell us where the android went.
Never left.
It was damaged by the bat and lost some therium.
Lost some what?
Therium. You call it blue blood. It's the fluid that powers androids' biocomponents. It evaporates.
It's
after
just
a
making
few
me think
hours
of
and
the film
becomes
World's
invisible
End
to the
with
naked
Simon
eye.
Pegg.
Oh,
Of course,
but I
all
bet you
if
can
any of
still
you have
see
seen
it,
that,
can't you?
you'll know that the
Correct.
robots in that all have blue blood. But they never call it therium. Now I'm never going to be able to watch it without going, oh look, there's some therium. Because in theory, that is exactly how that would work. Right, now fortunately, guys, I do know where he is, so... As I'm sure a lot of you know where he is anyway. I love how that rattled him enough to give him the yellow circle, the the unstable one. That to me just doesn't seem like, how nervous do you have to be?
Hey, what are you doing with that chair?
I'm going to check something.
I'm gonna check something.
I love how Hank is so kind of like, he just, I don't know. There's a weirdness with Hank. I love him. I think he's one of the best characters. I really do. But although there is a point where I think after a while he kind of like, you get to a certain mission in the game and he just disappears. Also, the attic is super tense. Although I am also questioning how creepy this dude was, because he has, like, who keeps a mannequin in their loft or in their attic? Please, no one here tell me you've got stuff like that in your attic. Please, please. If so, like, you're creepy. Dun 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 dun. Hello.
I was just defending myself.
I mean,
He was gonna kill me.
28 stab wounds is a little bit more than defending, mate.
I'm begging you.
I still
Don't
wish
tell
they gave us a choice here.
Connor, what the fuck is going on up there?
Like, they don't give you a choice whether you can turn him in or not. I
It's
think
here,
for this
Lieutenant.
point, there could have been some really cool moments.
Oh,
Like, you could
shit.
have had, like, 4
Chris,
choices.
Ben,
Turn
get
him
your
in,
asses
like we do.
here now.
Help him escape. So open a window, help him escape.
Come on.
Say nothing. Or try to take him in yourself. Like, don't, like, just try and go for him yourself. That would have been really fun. Interestingly, I did, like, again, I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Which is interesting. 94% of people find the deviant, so that's fair enough. Looking across here, though, there is an entire section that is missing. Which is, you know, interesting. When I look at the friend stats. I'm not entirely sure any of the friends that I have on Steam have actually played this yet. Well, there we go. Right, back with Kara and Alice. And, you know, Todd. A.k.a. Arsehole.
Todd?
Todd? Oh, Todd.
Dinner is ready.
So put the pipe down. You absolute nut job. To be fair, that's probably the nicest thing you could say about this guy. He is just... ugh.
There wasn't much in the kitchen.
I keep seeing things on social media about, like, the most hated characters in video games and stuff like that. And he never, ever makes the list. But I for the life of me, I don't understand why. Because he is just... ooh, one of the worst people ever.
Life's funny.
Yeah, but you're not.
I lost my job because of androids. And when I need somebody to take care of this goddamn house, what do? I go out and hire a fucking android. What a joke. Of course, androids are so fucking wonderful.
Hell yeah.
They never fail. They're never tired. Never sad. They're so fucking perfect, they ruin my fucking life. What are you looking at? What's your fucking problem? Not the life you dreamed of, eh?
Viewer discretion is
Maybe you
advised.
think this is easy. Maybe you think it's my fault we live in this fucking shithole.
Yes.
My fault your fucking mother took off.
Yes.
You should stop taking drugs, Todd.
Yes.
Sometimes you really scare me, Todd.
And again. Yes.
Fucking bitch took off without a word.
Wonder
Fucking
why.
walked out on me for a fucking accountant. It's all your fault.
Daddy, no!
It's all your fucking fault.
Genuinely does get to me a little bit. Like, his whole character does actually get to me a little bit. Like, it really,
here.
really grates on
Come back
me.
here right now. Yes! You stay there. Don't you dare fucking move, or I'll bust you worse than last time. Took off.
Don't move. Don't move.
Without a word.
Sod that bullshit. What kind of game would this be if I didn't try and move? I'm coming. It's a really weird Wookiee, but there we go. Oh. And protect Alice. Reason with Todd. Now, listen, I'm going to do what I always do here. It doesn't matter what the other outcome is. I would love to know from you guys, but my first instinct every single time is protect Alice. That to me is a fundamental instinct. And I would love to know what happens the other way around, and maybe someone in chat can tell me if you try and reason with Todd. I feel like there is actually probably a way of playing this game now where where if I did it slightly differently,
That's enough.
I could probably end up even ending Kara's character here.
What the fuck you do? Put down the gun and get the fuck out of here. That's an order!
No! I want you to leave her alone.
You want? What do you mean you want? What are you gonna do? You gonna shoot me? Is that it? You gonna shoot a human?
Don't tempt me.
You seem to have a problem. I think we need to fix that.
Here we go. I'm no good at these bits. I've got such bad coordination and reflexes. It's just, yeah, no. Oh, why did I press a button? I didn't. Okay, it's fine. It worked. Just randomly pressed a random button. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Ah.
Stop that! Don't hurt her! Leave her alone!
And bang. Oh, what a shame. Although that's gotta hurt. Not the gunshot wound, having him on top. God's sakes. Why am I like this? You look a bit sus with all that blood. Bum, 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 bum. Get out of here. Can I also just say that the soundtrack for this game is just fantastic. It's one of the things that I have always thought about this game is that the soundtrack is just spot on. It really encapsulates everything about each scene that you kind of need. No one going to ask any questions about the huge blood splatter down here. Right. See, this is my point. This is what I don't understand with this one. This one is one of the best missions, I think, early game, right? And only 44% of people shoot Todd, right? But look at the different outcomes. What else could I have done? I don't understand. There's so much missing on this one. I feel like I've done this one so quickly, and not intentionally, but just because that's where my personal kind of... I don't know, that's where my personal choices always go. I mean, what if I don't run to the bus? What, like, because there's another ending there, there's another ending there, there's two there, there's another one there, there's a dead end there, I think there's a dead end back here somewhere. Yeah. This is my point, and then there's one there that makes no sense as well. And and there. It really, this one confuses me because I love it, but I just don't know what... I mean, I guess this is the great thing about it is the replayability. But no matter what I seem to do in every playthrough I've done of this game, this is the same outcome I seem to get. And I'd love to know what happens if I don't kill Todd. What happens if I don't go and protect Alice? What if I do stay and try to reason with Todd? What if I actually stand still? What happens then? You know, what if I don't run for the bus? What if... You know, there's a lot of what ifs. And that's what I love about it, but it also does my head in, because I'm like, I want to know, I have to know, someone help me learn. So I'd love to hear from you guys, because it baffles me every time.
That was by far the most boring party I've been to in the last 25 years. Every time I go to one of these, I ask myself, What the hell am I doing here?
Also, someone mentioned in the comment section last time that the actor that plays Carl in this has been in quite a few things, so I looked him up and he's actually got a very impressive resume. So go and check him out if you get the chance. Forgotten, I can't tell you off by heart what his name was and what have you, but
money they're gonna make out of it.
and of course
Come on, let's have
everyone,
a drink
I
while the
wouldn't say
excitement
everyone,
of
but a
this
lot of
whole
people
thing has
know
made
who
me
Markus is.
thirsty.
A lot of the Grey's Anatomy fan group will at least know who he is.
Scotch, neat as usual?
Absolutely.
Okay, but you know what your doctor would say.
Yeah, well, you can kiss my ass. I'm old enough to choose my own medication.
And it is very good medication, I must say so. God, I love a good single malt.
Did you leave the light on in the studio?
No, I'm sure I didn't.
Call the police.
Interestingly,
What's your emergency?
This is Carl Manfred.
This has
Android
very
at
few
8941
options.
Lafayette Avenue. We've just returned home and found the lights on. There may have been a break-in.
but yeah.
A patrol car is on the way.
Let's go check it out. Marcus, no, I'm gonna come with you.
I feel like if I go in by myself, I could end up getting Marcus killed quite early on. Which would really... there must be a way of cutting this game short.
You refuse to help me, so I'm helping myself.
Because like, there's a couple of
crazy when some people pay
instances
for
where
this
you
shit.
can actually
Don't
get
touch 'em.
Connor killed off, and then they just
Look,
replace
they're
him
all
with
gonna be
another
mine
model.
Sooner or later anyway.
Which
think
I
of it as a
have
down
had
payment
once or
on my
twice,
inheritance.
which I find really
Get 'em away
interesting.
from there. Get him out of here.
Oh, this was never going to go well, was it? You know what? I've always gone with reason, but I'm going to go with advise.
Listen, you should go before things get worse.
All you ever do is tell me to go away.
That's the same
What's wrong,
response.
Dad?
It doesn't actually
Not
matter
good
what you
enough
tell
for
him.
Not perfect.
Probably
like this
doesn't
fucking
help if
thing.
you, like,
That's enough.
really
Get
warn
out
him or
right
threaten him,
now.
but...
What makes it so special anyway, huh? What's it got that I don't?
Leave him alone.
Come on, let's see what you got.
Marcus, don't defend yourself, you hear me? Don't do anything.
Go ahead, hit me. What you waiting for? Think you're a man?
I
Act
love
like
this turn. I love the way this one is done. This one is one of the best ones.
Stop it, Leo! Stop
You're
it!
scared to fight back, you fucking bitch!
I just love the way they play this. His turn into a deviant is probably, in my opinion, the best one. Because you really feel that moment where he snaps.
Oh, right, that's right. I forgot you're not a real person. You're just a fucking piece of plastic.
Leo, leave him alone!
I'm gonna destroy you. Then it'll just be me and my dad. I'm gonna tear you apart, and nobody's gonna give a shit. You know why? 'Cause
Oh,
you're
fuck it. Meh. Either way, I'm pretty sure it ends up with me getting shot.
Leo,
I might be wrong, but...
oh my God. Leo. My little boy.
Carl,
They'll destroy you, Marcus.
I love how he's not...
You gotta
He probably
go.
is mad at him somewhere,
Get
but
outta
he
here.
doesn't... You know what I mean? He doesn't feel it.
Carl, no. No, please, I don't want to leave you. Please, I can't. I don't want to leave you.
Get out! Now! Go! Marcus!
Don't fucking move.
Didn't give me much of a choice. Markus is... Kapoom. Right, so Leo can accuse... So, okay, so... Because I have played this before, there are two outcomes. I feel like that's how it works. So the other outcome is that you obey Carl, I don't attack, Carl then dies of a heart attack, the police arrive and Leo accuses Markus, and then I'm pretty sure because of that I get shot anyway. I might be wrong, but that's where I think it goes. Interestingly, checking the studio with Carl, I don't think it makes much of a difference. I think if I go in by myself, it's actually interesting. I don't think it really makes a difference. I think either way, Carl just follows me in. Which is interesting. But what's the percentage like? So it is like that one's a very 50-50 one. I don't think people quite know what they want to do with that one. Right, so we'll do this one, and then it ends up back with Kara, which we will probably pick up from in the next stream, maybe, who knows, or the video. But, yeah, we'll wait and see.
How long were you in the attic?
I've done this quicker than I did it yesterday, of course, for obvious reasons, but
Why didn't you even try to run away?
we'll wait and see.
Say something, goddammit!
Onions?
Fuck it, I'm out of here.
Way to stick with it, buddy. Hank neutral.
We're wasting our time interrogating a machine. We'll get nothing out of it.
You always try roughing it up a little. After all, it's not human.
Yeah, but
Androids don't feel pain. You would
also,
only
if
damage
that's
it,
your
and that wouldn't make
if that's
them
your
feel
outcome and your outlook on life, then
Deviants also have a
oh,
tendency
mate,
to
Lord help a lot of
self-destruct
us.
when they're in stressful situations.
Okay, smartass. What should we do then?
I could try questioning it.
What do we have to lose?
Be my guest.
Go ahead. Suspect's all yours. What the fuck is it doing now?
To be fair, this bit is a tad weird. I think just staring at him doesn't do us any favours either, if I'm honest with you. God, he really did do a number on him, didn't he? Alright, got to keep him at optimal levels. This is a really tense part of the game. I love how they play this one out, but it is very, very difficult to get. I've always found it difficult to get right, but non-critical damage level 2 caused by the baseball bat. Get the inside. Repeated marking over 16 months caused by cigarettes. Ow. Wow. Aye, aye, aye. He's a housekeeper model. What else have we got? The blood of Carlos, I assume. Yep. Ortiz. And the processing LED, signs of software instability, probability of self-destruction low. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Let's see if we can get a confession and keep this dude alive. Let's start with your name.
My name is Connor. What about you? What's your name?
Cool. Don't worry, bro. Hey, don't go down.
You're damaged. Did your owner do
I
that?
went up a little bit, but
Did he beat
not
you?
enough.
You're accused of murder.
Let's go with the blame
You know
game.
you're not allowed to endanger human life under any circumstances. Do you have anything to say in your defense?
Still not enough. Right, let's go with probe.
If you won't talk,
I've got to be a bit
I'm
harder,
going
I
to
think,
have
to
to
begin with.
probe
I want to
your
bring him up and then drop him down.
No, please don't do that.
Well, that woke him up.
What? What are they gonna do to me?
Oh, you don't want to know, boy.
They're gonna destroy me, aren't they?
They're going to disassemble you to look for problems in your biocomponents.
There we go.
They
Right,
have no
we're in that
choice
sweet
if they
spot.
want to
Well, we're in
understand
there,
what
but we
happened.
want to be further in there.
Why did you tell them you found me? Why couldn't you just have left me there?
I was programmed to hunt deviants like you. I just accomplished my mission.
I don't want to die.
Then talk to me.
Looks like he's got a couple of burn marks on his face too. Let's go with probe.
You leave me no choice.
This might be a bad idea. What I don't want is him killing himself, but we're just going to have to see what's going to happen. Wow. I've never done this option before, actually. Right, he's too high, he's too high, he's too high. I need to bring him down.
I accessed its memory. I know what happened.
I need to bring him down. Oh, crap. I think I may have just killed him. No! Damn it! What if I don't want to leave the interrogation room yet? I want to bring him back down. He's gonna... Oh, I'm an idiot. I did that wrong. I've got it before, so he's managed to get out of there alive. This is the first time I've got it like this.
Fuck, is it destroying?
Damn it! Ah!
Stop it, goddammit! I can't! I can't stop it!
That's enough. You need to stop that right now.
Watch out!
Holy shit.
What the fuck? That's what I'm talking about. That's where we get a new Connor from. That's where Connor gets replaced with a newer model, because he gets shot. Oh, I'm such an idiot. See, so in other ones, I've managed to get it. So you actually get him out of the room safe and sound, and Hank is like all on your side and what have you. I've managed to actually do it before. I mean, let's have a look. Let's see what it says. So Android sent back to itself. I have actually got that one before. Android shooting itself is one that I've only had on a very, like, I think maybe once before, like on my very, 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 very first playthrough. I don't know what the other two options are. What's the probability here? 37% of people get the Android shooting itself and Connor, because I decided to go for the probing. I should not have done the probing. What should I have done? I can't remember. I should have gone for convincing. I should have gone for the convincing option. It's either convincing or the give up, and he then kind of goes, oh, well, you know, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I'm an idiot! No! Oh, well. it is what it is, chaps. It is what it is. We can't do anything about it. It is what it is. Right. I'm going to start the next bit, and then we're going to wrap up here for today. And then we will come back with more of this another time. But this is kind of where I got up to yesterday, so that kind of works well. You know, now we've actually got through the video. So actually, can I just pause it here? I can. So we're going to pause it here. I'm going to send us back. Whoop. Here we go. Right. So, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you've really enjoyed this part 2 of Detroit Become Human. I have played it actually very differently to how I have in the past and got some results that I didn't expect to get. So I am very excited to see what you think. I made a complete balls up with that last one. But hey, listen, it was fun. It was enjoyable. I hope you enjoyed seeing something a little bit different. Yeah. I know that we get another Connor. I know that Connor's model just gets replaced, having had that one once already before. But like, it's still really interesting to see how this all plans out. Of course, that's not the way it should have been done, but hey, listen, it's all part and parcel of it. So guys, if you've enjoyed the content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and make sure to come back here for more content. I'm also streaming more often over on Twitch as well, doing some Red Dead Redemption 2 at the moment, which is really fun. So please make sure that you get in on all of that as well. And it will be great to see you around in the community. And as I say, keep an eye out for future things coming up. It's all very exciting. You'll learn about it sooner rather than later. But yeah, until then, guys, take care of yourselves. Have a great week if I don't see you beforehand. And yeah, goodbye now. Peace.